we go. Okay, so long division day. So first of all, number 1, divide x to the 4th minus 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 by x minus 2.
No thanks.
We don't need to do long division on this one because it's just x minus 2. We can do synthetic division. It's so much easier. Synthetic division. I like that because that means I'm going to do my upside down box, right? Right? You guys remember that? And I'm going to divide by the opposite of that, right? Remember that? So I'm going to put 2 there. But when I do synthetic division, I don't use the x's. We just kind of like ignore the x's, but we know they're there, right? We just ignore them, but we know they're there. So I'm going to go 1, 0, negative 2, 3, 1. Yeah, where'd the 0 come from?
Isn't it represent the third? If it was a third.
It's negative.
Where'd the 0 come from?
It's not x.
Thanks, Joseph. Thanks, Angel. Yep. Where'd the 0 come from?
Nowhere. You made it up.
There's a 0x to the cube. You have to be able to have a place value for everything, right? All the way through, okay? So then, you guys remember the first step? Bring the 1 straight down, right? So bring the 1 down, get a 1, and we multiply. 1 times 2 is 2. And then what? What's next?
You subtract 0, that's 0.
We add.
Oh, add 0.
We go 0 plus 2 is 2. And then what?
2 times
Yeah, we multiply 2 times 2. Totally right. 2 times 2 is 4. And then what do? We add. Negative 2 plus 4 is 2. And then we multiply and we get a 4. Right? And then we add and we get a 7. Then we multiply. We get a 14. Then we add and we get a 13, right? So right off the bat, I'm not done, but I can at least answer this question. Is it a factor? No. It's not a factor, no, because it didn't go in evenly. It didn't give me a 0, right? So I know that. Now the answer, though, let's put back in the x's. We started with an x to the 4th, and we divided by an x, so it's going to be 1 less power, right? We started with an x to the 4th, and we really did divide by an x, even though we made it invisible. So it should be 1 less power, so it should be a 1x to the 3rd plus a 2x squared plus a 2x plus a 7 plus a 13 over an x minus 2. That's my answer. Remember how we did the remainder? The 13 is remainder, but over what we divided by. So the x's were there. They're just kind of invisible. That's why we call it synthetic, right? Synthetic division, okay? All right, now number 2, unfortunately, because it's an x squared, has to be done a different way, okay? So we're going to have to do this one the old-fashioned divide way. So on the side, we'll do a little side work. I'm going to take maybe 5 divided into 4,531, okay? Just so I can illustrate how we do long division in elementary school and how it is the exact same stuff that we're going to do with x's. Yeah, Avi.
There's a top question.
Yeah.
Why is that first variable 3?
Oh, this y is a cube?
Yeah, why isn't it?
Because you subtract 1.
Right. So go back to this. When we originally, we took out all the x's, didn't we? But if we had to do it with the x's, we would be dividing an x into an x to the 4th, right? Which would make this x reduce that to an x to the 3rd. So the answer's got to be 1 less power.
Only for that one, not for any of the rest of it?
Anytime you do synthetic division, yes, the answer is always going to be 1 less than the biggest power, okay? Great question, really good question, okay? Because synthetic division is pretty easy, isn't it? Then we just have to put the answers in, okay? And you guys can all do synthetic division on Wednesday, right?
Shouldn't it just be 2x then? For the next one, or would it be 2x times the
So it's going to be a 1x cubed,
for the next one?
2x squared, 2x 7. So it just goes all the way down. So that's a 1 right there, but I just didn't write the 1, right? So you see 3, then a squared, then a 1, okay, then none, right? Okay. Now, okay, before I do this one, let's see how this one works. 5 goes into, let's make this a 9. 5 goes to 9 one time, right? So we'd put the 1, and then we'd say 1 times 5 is 5, right? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to go x squared plus 1 into x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 2, okay? So we're going to do the exact same type of division, okay? Right here, girls. Okay. There you go. Okay. So how do we do this? Okay, now watch. X squared goes into x cubed. How many times? Well, how many times does x squared go into x cubed? It's not really that easy to see, but if we do a little side division, want to see a little side division? If I take x cubed on the side and divide it by x squared, okay? X cubed into x squared, okay? So I'm doing the same thing. 5 goes into 9, right? But I'm going x squared goes into x cubed. Goes in a 1x times. So 5 goes into 9 one time. X squared goes into x cubed 1x time, okay? Same thing. 5 goes to 9 one time, right? So put the 1 up there. X squared goes into x cubed, a 1x times, so put the x there. Now, the way we do this in elementary school is we go 1 times 5 is 5, right? We really go 1 times 5 is 5. That's why the 5's down there, okay? We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to make sure we go the x times the x squared, which is an x. I'll use a different color here. Different color. Well, all right. Maybe not so different. So I get, nope, same color. So I get an x cubed, and then I also have to multiply it times the 1. I get plus a 1x. Now I'm going to put the 1x right there. Because you line them up, right? I get x cubed, 1x, put the 1x there. Now I don't have anything here, but I don't need to. I can put a 0. I could fill it in by putting a 0x squared there, okay? Okay, let's go back to this one. Back to 6th grade math, okay? So 5 goes to 9 one times. 1 times 5 is 5. And then we subtracted, didn't we? We subtracted. So we subtracted 9 minus 5, and we got an answer of 4, okay? So the same thing. We're going to subtract this. We subtract this, okay? So x cubed minus x cubed is nothing. That's just gone, right? 0, just whatever. And then I've got a 2x squared minus a 0x squared. 2x squared minus a 0x squared is just a 2x squared. You okay with that? 2x squared. Okay, now, what do we do over here? Back to 6th grade math. We bring down the 5, right? Bring down the 5, so we bring down the 5. So what we're going to do here, we're going to bring down the next term. We're going to also go this, and this makes a negative 2x, right? But then we can bring down the next term, right? Bring down the 2. So bring down the next term, bring down the next term, okay? All right, so back what we did in 6th grade. So, okay, 5 goes into 45, right? 5 goes into 45 9 times, right? So put a 9 right there. Now, x squared, same thing. X squared goes into 2x squared. Just like I went 5 goes into 45. I'm going to go x squared goes into 2x squared. Well, I'm not sure, but I can do a little side division. So, okay, 2x squared divided by x squared should be, oh, you can't see that. Little side division. 2x squared divided by x squared should be 2, right? So I should be able to go up plus 2 up here. Okay? Then, just like I did back in 6th grade, 9 times 5, right? 9 times 5 is 45, right? And then I'll subtract, right? And so I'll do the exact same thing, like 9 times 5, and so I'll go 2 times x squared plus 1. So 2 times x squared plus 1 makes 2x squared, right? Plus a 1x. I'm sorry, plus a 2, my bad. Plus 2, so I'll put the plus 2 here, okay? How am I doing? Okay. So then, what did I do over here? 6th grade math, we subtract. We got a 0, right? So here we're going to subtract also. We're going to go a 2x squared minus 2x squared gives me nothing, right? And so a negative 2x minus nothing is a negative 2x, really. I mean, this minus nothing is just a negative 2x. And then 2 minus 2 is nothing, okay? So then I bring down the 3, right? 5 will not go into 3, will it? So put a 0, okay? Then I bring down the 1, right? Well, there's nothing to bring down here, but x squared does not go into negative 2x. It won't. This will not go into this because this is bigger. So it's like dividing a negative 2x by an x squared. It's too big. It won't divide. So I am done. I am done with this one. Here's the answer. So my answer up here would be 196. Here's my answer. 1,906, right? Here's my answer. My answer is x plus 2. Now what do I do with my remainder here of 1? What do I do with my remainder here of 1? Yeah, so the answer is 1,906 and 1 over 5. So my answer is 1,906 and 1/5. Totally right. So what do I do here? I've got my answers, x plus 2 plus negative 2x over x squared plus 1. Now, when do we have to do long division? When do we have to do long division? If it's not just plain old x plus or minus a number, it's x squared or anything ugly like that, we have to do long division. If it's plain old x minus 2, x plus 3, we do synthetic division. Much easier, right? Are you going to have to do one like this? Maybe as an extra credit problem? Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Or the one you're probably going to have to do on the test, regular test, is one like this with synthetic division. Fair? Fair question? You guys can all do this one, right? If this makes you struggle, what a great extra credit problem. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn the page. Okay. It says review because we're going to get ready for this next quiz because everybody's going to get a good grade, right? Even Gage.
Yeah.
Gage is going to pay attention, right? Gage, are you there? Right? Okay, got it. So how do we do number 3? How do we do number 3? Multiply. What's different between that and this? I want to write this one down, and you don't have to.
Like when you're adding all the like terms.
They're different, aren't they? They're different. So please, are you listening? Don't do this one like this one. It happens all the time. All the time. I give this quiz, and kids want to go that times that times that. It's just, this is just add, right? You don't have to do this whole one. I just want you to see. This one's just 3x squared, just minus 1x, just plus 0. Okay, that's all. Because of the plus sign, right? Don't foil. This is an easy problem. Don't miss an easy problem on Wednesday, okay? Capiche? Right? This one is different. There's no plus sign or minus sign. So let's, gosh darn it, do the long way. That times that. X squared times 2x squared is 2x fourth. Okay, why don't you guys try and do this one real quick and let's see if we get the same answers, okay? Why don't you guys try and do this one, we'll see if we get the same answers, okay? You give it a try. And I'll go slowly. I want you to try and do it. Melissa, hi. This times this. I'm going slowly. Hopefully you guys want you to work ahead of me. Plus 2x cubed. Minus 4x squared. Oh, I hate when that happens. Minus 6x cubed. Am I going slowly enough? I'm hoping you're ahead of me. I want you to be ahead of me, not behind. This times this, minus 6x squared. Plus 12x, right? How am I doing? Am I going slow enough? I want you to be ahead of me, okay? I do. I'm hoping you're ahead of me. Yeah, Serena's done. Waiting for us. Positive 2x squared. Positive 2x minus 4, right? Okay, hopefully you guys are ahead of me. So then, grand answer, dun, 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 2x to the fourth minus 4x cubed, negative 8x squared plus 14x minus 4. Anybody get that answer?
Yes.
Thumbs up? Thumbs up? Get that answer? Nice, nice. So you guys can do this tomorrow, on Wednesday, right? Good. Okay, I have faith in you. Okay, now what about 4?
Oh boy.
What do you think? It's the triangle thing. Totally right. It is triangle thing. Good. So here's, when it's got all these, what I like to do is just go A is 2x, B is equal to 3. Okay. Negative 3, actually. Negative 3. And I'm going to do the triangle thing. I totally agree. Ethan's right. So to make this easy, in fact, I had third row up there. I'm going to put third row back up. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, right? That's the third row. So I like to do this. I'm going to go a to the third plus a squared b to the 1 plus ab to the 2 plus b to the 3, right? And I left out the zeros, right? I left out the zeros because they're kind of like, you know, redundant. You guys okay with leaving out the zeros? Because the zeros just kind of, we throw them out anyway, right? So we're going to go 1, 3, 3, 1, 1. And I got that from Pascal's triangle, right? Erase this before this. Okay, there we go. Now, the whole problem isn't about A's and B's, right? The problem is about X's and 3's, right, and 2's. So let's put things back in. So we're going to have a 1 times A. Now, A is 2x to the third, right? So I'm just plugging things back in, right? Plus a 3 times A is 2x. Put the A, let's put the 2x right there. 2x to the second, right? B to the 1, so put that in there. So a negative 3 to the 1, okay? Am I going too fast? Am I okay? Plus 3. Now I got to put A, and A was 2x. I'll put my 2x there. Now I mean B, my B squared is negative 3 squared, okay? Plus 1. I don't really need the 1, but there it is. B is negative 3, so negative 3 to the third power, okay? How am I doing? So it's a mess, but we can simplify it. We can tidy it up, okay? So, all right. 2 to the third is not 6. 2 to the third is not 6. It's 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And 8 times 1 is 8. So this becomes an 8x to the third, right? Plus 2 squared is 4, right? 4 times 3 is, right, 12x squared. Good, thank you. Oh, times negative 3. I got ahead of myself. So times negative 3, let's make that a negative 36. Okay, I have that. 12 is right. Thank you, Angel. And times negative 3 makes a negative 36, right? Then, okay, that's a 9. You guys see a 9? See that 9? 9 times 6. 9 times 6 is 54. So plus 54x. And that's negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 is a negative 27, okay? Always question what I do, Austin, because I do make mistakes, okay? I will never feel bad if you question me and I'm right, because I won't feel bad if you question me, okay? All right, 4 terms. What do you think? 4 terms. What do you do? 4 terms.
Group it.
We're going to group, right? We're going to group. So group them. Those two, right? Okay. So I group it. What do they have in common? More than x.
Squared.
Yes. How about an x squared? I'm going to put a 1 right here because it's going to help me out. Put a 1 right there, okay? So if I take out an x squared out of these two, what's left? What's left?
X.
What's left right there?
5x.
5x. You guys agree? 5x. If I take out the x squared out of that one, x squared's gone, what's left over? Just a 1, minus 1, okay? Good. How about these two? What do they have in common? How about a negative 5? If I take that out, what's left over? Oh, 4, my bad. How about 4? Of course it's 4. I was going to the answer, wasn't I? I was going to the answer. What's left over? 5. There's my 5. X. I took out the negative, so minus 1. One more step, right? What do they have in common? 5x minus 1. What's left over? What's left over? Now let me see. I think I could probably do this one again. Could I do that one again? So I'm gonna have, you are so right, Alyssa. Somebody taught you how to factor. I know that. Right? You can factor, can't you? I feel good because there's a whole lot of kids in here who can't. You had to suffer through me in Algebra 1, didn't you? Lucky you. You do know how to factor, don't you? Okay. Alyssa had me, and I made Alyssa pay attention. I made Alyssa learn how to factor, and you can do it.
He sent me outside once because I wouldn't show up.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay, number 6 says factor. So it's going to be this one, but let me show you why it's this one. Okay, it's going to be this one. It's going to be my a cubed minus my b cubed. But let me show you why. This is the same thing as a 2x cubed minus a 3 cubed. Okay? Because 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, right? So this really is a 2x cubed. So my a is 2x and my b is my 3. So let's use this one, okay? Let's use this one. So it says, okay, a minus b. So I'm going to go, okay, I can do that. I'm going to go my 2x minus 3 times, we're going to use this one, right? So a squared, what's that squared? What's that squared?
8x
This squared?
Oh,
4x squared, right? There, 4x squared, right? So 4x squared, it's all good. And then we're going to go plus a times b, so plus, so that's these two, multiply. What do these two make?
6x.
And then plus b squared. So we're going to square the 3. 3 squared is plus 9. And that's it. So, on Wednesday's quiz, we will multiply, we will divide, we will add, and we'll subtract. When we divide, we're going to divide the nice way, okay? We add, we just add. Subtract, we just subtract. Multiply, we multiply. And then there's going to be a little bit of factoring, okay? So today's homework, and I want you, there's only 16 problems. It's not that many. Page 433.